Hey folks, today I'm here with you to talk about Rexx and teach you the basics of this language that's very useful for who works with mainframe on our daily basis. And to see the basics, we are going to build here a clone of the Master the Mainframe quiz. I hope you have a lot of fun with this, and let's start seeing what exactly is Rexx, right? We need to know what we are going to use. So this is a structured extend and executor, and this language was created some time ago in 1979 by Mike Collison, and it is a language developed for users. This is very simple language to learn and very useful. And why Rex? And because it has a free format, is very readable, has multiple built-in functions. We are not going to see on this video all the functions. It will be a series of videos that I will be releasing, and today we're going to see the basics. The Rex, it runs on MVS, so it is the focus of this video. So we are talking about the Master the Mainframe. The Master the Mainframe is running on ZOS, so it comes from MVS, and it has a lot of things, a lot of string manipulation facilities. We are not using them here on this video. Or what we are going to see, we need to start our quiz. What we need the basics. We need a way to talk with the user. So the command say is what we are using to send messages for the user. So here we have an example, and to build this, we are going to use VS Code, my preferred editor, and we are using Zowe here to Zowe Explorer to access our data set inside of our LPAR. If you haven't seen how to use the Zowe and VS Code with your Master the Mainframe, check a video. I would let the link in the description. I have made a video before teaching you how you can request access for your user to Zowe. And so what we are going to do now, let first, this is the facility that allows us to work with data sets. So I'm creating a partition of data set to store our Rx. So it's going to start with my user ID, and let's put here the Rx. So I'm allocating that. Let me take a look here. Let's create the filter. So I want to keep what I had before, and I just want to add what I have created. So okay, so there you go. Our data set is created. So let's create a member where we are going to work, where we're going to start to build our Rexx. So creating a member, I'm not good to add names. P1 clone on Quizz. No, it will pass the. Okay, let's go with P1 clone. Nice. So now I'm editing my data set, and every Rex needs to start with this comment and the name hex in the first line. So remember. And so the comments say, and I'm putting between the quotes here what I'm saying. So just a hello word just for us to start testing everything. So I'm saving my data set. I forgot this there. I will check it later. So let me go out here. I'm already logged on the master mainframe LPAR from my TSO. And I'm going to use here just for you to be more familiar in testing your hack. So with EX here, we are executing and we should see hello world. So it's working perfect. So we already know how to send a message for our users. We need to get an answer from that. And for that, we are going to use the parse to take something and assign for a variable that we are creating here, the name. And we are using the pool to take this that we are going to parse from the user input. And we have multiple ways to use variables inside of Rexx. So if we just did like the slide before, we just put the name there before after the parse, it will allocate the variables for us. And if we just type some name here, like we have here the x equal 10, it will know that the x is our variable. There is another way to another kind of variables that are hazy. If you use it with programming language, you should know it. This is a bit different here in the hex. So on the first space of this, we are storing how many fields we have on this array, and then we start to point this with the first, the second, and then we go. So let's see now. Let's return to our program here on VS Code, and let's adapt this just to check if we can take some variable from the some input from the user. So what's your name? And hex isn't sensitive case, so now you see I'm just using lowercase here, and I'm taking the name, and then I will say something. Let's say hello and my name. So I will concatenate this with these two pipes. I'm saving my data set again, and then let's return and execute our Q1 clone. And there we go. What's your name? William's my name. Hello, William. Perfect. So it's working. Okay, nice. So we need to validate if what the user will input for us, if it is the right thing, if it's the right answer. So we need some condition here. And like you can see, it's very similar with other languages. We are just using if and else. To work with conditions, we are taking on this example some value and we're evaluating that. Then we are starting to execute something. We can create here a block of comments, whatever we want to do inside of this, if this condition is attained. So here's just an example. I'm just sending a message. If the grade is bigger than is greater than 7, and you pass it or do not. Otherwise, you can try again. So let's restart our hex here. And okay, let's starting with some challenge. Let's see. So this will be the challenge one, and we need to the question, right? So what is the size of the new Z15? I'm not very creative today. And let's pass the options. So let's give some option A 19 inch. So the B also, I don't know, 25, and another option, okay, C. So say C, and no, let's put another number here. Oh, let me fix this, I forgot that. Okay, 15. I think three options are enough. You can use your creativity and have more. And let's take the answer here. So I will parse it. Perfect. And if the answer is equal option A, then that's the right answer, right? So then do say you right answer. Okay, I will close this block with the end. And otherwise else do try again. I will also close this block and let's save it. Let's return and let's try it. Okay, so there we go. We have here our quiz, and I will try wrong. Okay, if it's wrong, you just need to try again. And if it's right, right answer. Perfect. But on the master the mainframe, we need to continue. We continue asking for the user if he doesn't know and if he put the wrong answer. It asks again the same questions before it goes for the next one. So for that, we are starting to use the loop. And what we are going to use here, we are going to use the do and block. And we are going to use this word until, and I don't know, the answer equal and the right answer. So then we execute our block. So let's update our code here on VS Code. Let's put the do until here at the beginning. So this is the right answer here is the option A. So until answer equal A, we're going to keep asking for the user. So let's just fix here the indentation just to let our code be more beautiful. And let's close it here. So a simple change that should already give us that loop keep asking what is the right answer until the user accept that. So challenge one, and I will put here the wrong answer and try again until we put the right answer. And that's it. So we already have a way to keep asking the user how what is the right answer, right? So, but we have here a way to keep our code better. Let's organize it. Let's work with functions. We can also create functions, the specific pieces of code that we can call whatever we want inside of our code. So that will facilitate a lot because we don't need to keep repeating some code that the same whatever we are going to use inside of our code, right? Because let's think we have more than one question, all right, more than one challenge. So I will duplicate that, and we're gonna start updating this. So now we have challenge one of two. This will be the challenge two. Let's change the question just to keep something different. Which of the following doesn't run on Z? Oh, let's change that. And okay, so let's put some options here. Kicks, um, DB2, and something absurd here just to, okay, Word. Perfect. So now the right option for this question is the answer C, right? So let's update it. And I'm gonna create a function just to set the answers as you see. So just commenting this, setting our answers. Perfect. Set answer. So to declare a function, we just put the name, this double points, and return to close that. And inside here, I will create this function will just create an array with the right answers. So answer one is A, answer two is C. Nice. Let's see what else we can do here on this code. Dun, dun, dun. Let's take a look here. Well, we need to keep taking the answer, right? So let's change here because answer now is the right answer. So user answer Q because I don't need to worry whatever I repeat that. So which is the number? Mm, so validation, return. Let's move this piece of code. And VS Code helps me a lot of them. So I'm gonna take the answer here, user answer. Okay, so the answer Q is equal user answer Q. And let's keep coding. Okay. So this will be valid for every questions, every challenge I create here. So I'm gonna take that dynamic here. And okay, if we are going to before we continue, let's put a pause here. So let's ask the user to press enter to continue and just press pull nothing. So it will wait the user to press the enter before it does anything else. Let's take a look here. Whatever, what else we need to? Okay, let's fix this. So we are going to do the question until the answer dot q is equal user answer dot q. Okay, and then we call the validation function here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, parse pool. Now let's also parse here. Now we don't need that. We are going to change for the function we just created. So we are calling the validation. Okay, okay. I'm just comment this out just to put this. So I'm comment here that this is my validation process. Okay. Let's take a look here. What else? Da, 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 da. Let's save it. And, oh, I think there's. Oh, I forgot something. So here it's this function is run. So answer q equal the user answer q, right? Like the second one. Save it. Mm. Oh, I have also forgot to initialize the queue. Otherwise, we are not moving through the answers in the array, right? So we are going to start with 1, then the next queue will be q plus 1. Okay, it's starting to get formed, our code, our quiz. Mm, okay, perfect. Let's take a look here. What else we can improve? Okay, let's try this. So it start asking. Okay, it's wrong, so it will ask me again. Perfect. So it's working. So let's put the right answer now. Yeah, right answer. Present to continue. And next challenge. Perfect. So our loop is working. Our functions are being called, and the validation is working. But still, there's something that is different from the real Master the Mainframe quiz, and we need to clear our screen. And there is nothing ready on Rexx to clear the screen. And but here on the machine mainframe environment we have this is like a macro where we are calling some commands to handle data on the terminal stream. So we are going to call this external method the clear screen. So if you try this Rexx on the master the mainframe LPAR, you're gonna be able also to use that. So let's update our code. Let's return to our code now, and let's put the clear screen right in the beginning. So before we start, so we start our quiz right on the top of the screen with nothing else. And every time that we are validating the answers, we also need to put the clear screen. So let's put this on our function. And let's save that. Perfect. So let's try again. And let's execute our Rexx. So perfect. So like the mushroom mainframe quiz, we are receiving the challenges and a clear screen. Right, right, right. So we are ready to create our quiz, and we have a clone of the Master the Mainframe quiz from part 1. I hope you like it. This is the very basics of Rexx. We just started to see functions, declare variables, and how we can send message to the user through the screen, how we pull data from the user, and I will prepare other videos for you talking more about Rexx. But for now, if you want to try it, you can access the Master the Mainframe environment. You can register for the learning system if you are not participating for the contest. And you can try this through the Terminal 3270, or you can try it like I did using Zowe and VS Code. Again, if you want to try with Zowe, I will add the link on the description here. So check this out and have fun.